I don't know where my planner is. It's not in here. It was in here a minute ago because I just had it and I didn't get it out of my bag. Yeah.
Thank you. Why are you throwing that at me?
Because I'm in a rush now and I have no clue where my planner is.
Okay, but it's not my fault.
Well, if I don't have it, I'm going to get addicted.
Well, you've obviously taken it out. Have you checked on your bed?
It wouldn't be on my bed because I haven't taken it out.
But you have taken it out because it's not in your bag.
Well, I wouldn't take it out. I don't take it out.
Okay, it's still in there then. It's just gone invisible.
Yeah, it must have. Or someone's taken it.
Well, where have you been? You went in your bag to get your lunchbox out.
And it was in my bag. And I haven't moved it because I won't move it.
You have moved it.
I won't move it though.
But Abby, this is the problem.
Don't take it out of my bag.
Please listen to me. You have taken it out of your bag. That is why it isn't in there.
I haven't looked. You'll make sure my plan is in the bottom of my bag. I go to school.
Where's your blazer?
Upstairs. I checked the pockets and the only thing that was in there was the pan from Nanny.
Abby, I'm checking because you think it's in your bag and it's not, so it's obviously somewhere where you don't think it is.
I probably left it in the library then. I saw it.
But you said you saw it this morning.
Exactly.
Well then, but it's not in there.
It was though, because I don't take it out of my bag until I get to school.
Yeah, but it was when? When did you last see it?
When I was putting the things in my lunch, I was getting my lunchbox out of my bag to put all the things in there.
This morning, you definitely 100% saw your planner.
100%.
So I don't know where it is then.
In the kitchen.
No, I just checked that. It's not in your lunchbox.
I'm going to get her attention.
Then I suggest you check the library when you get to school.
It won't be in the library because they would take everything out and they would throw it all in the bin, no matter what it is. If it's someone's homework.
If it's someone's planner, they're not going to throw it in the bin.
They do though.
Why would they throw it in the bin? It'll have your name on it and they'll return it to your classroom.
How do they know that what classroom I'm in?
It'll say your name, Abby. They'll be able to find
and
out.
some people called Abby.
Abby, does it not say your surname? It does because I've seen it.
And I think it just says Abby M.
You're just trying to find a problem, Abby. If
it does say Pegasus 2 inside it.
Exactly. Hey everybody. So this isn't a planned video. It's just a rant really. I've had a bit of a stressful morning, and when you're at home and you're on your own and you don't have the car, you don't always have someone to talk to, and I just wanted to get this off my chest really and talk about teenage girls. She has just been horrible. She has to argue with everything, and this is the same all the time. It's really difficult, and I think sometimes teenagers forget. I'm going to call her a teenager. I know she's not quite there, but in her mind she is. And I know hormones are rushing around and everything's changing and everything's confusing. And it's so difficult for the parents. She was okay until 2 minutes before she has to leave, and then it gets difficult. So it's just the way they talk to you. I mean, she couldn't find her planner, so she shouts at you, she snaps at you, and then you hear her go out of the room, and then it's, oh no, 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 and you think, oh my god, what is it now? What drama is the problem? And she couldn't find her homework diary, so she sits there and she says, it was in my bag this morning. I had it. It was in my bag. When I took out my lunchbox, it was in my bag. So, well, it's in your bag then. It's nowhere else. And it wasn't in her bag. It wasn't upstairs. It wasn't downstairs. It wasn't anywhere. And after a big temper tantrum strop about that, she decides, oh, it's probably at school then. But it's the way that they have to, you know, they have to blame everything on us. Like, as the parents, we are the problem, but we're not the solution either. You know, whatever advice we give, they don't want to accept, and it's almost like they don't want us to be right, or they think we're the bad guy. I don't know what it is, but it's really difficult to take it. We started off snapping at my husband. You find everything's a problem. Everything is a problem, and you find a solution, and that solution is not good enough. It's not going to work. When you have a baby, everybody gives you support. They give you tips, advice, encouragement. We are so grateful that we get that help. What I would like from this video is anyone else out there, if you have got children that are turning into teenagers, these tweens as we call them, what advice, if you could give one bit of advice to us new mums with these children to help. I hold my hands up. I'm not, put your hands up too. I have patience. I try really hard, and I don't know which approach is better. I try helping, and it's wrong. I've tried ignoring, because if I don't, I lose my temper. And what works? What helps? When Abby's in a good mood, I've asked her what can we do when you're getting stressed and angry. What response do you want from me? And she says send her to her room so she can play on her iPad to calm down. And I don't think that's a good solution to that problem. And I also know that it's not something that can be done in all situations. Like this morning when she had to go to school, I couldn't send her to her room. I don't think she understands why she's so angry, and neither of us know what we can do, and it's hormones. But there must be something way of dealing with these teenagers, because the way it's going, she leaves for school upset, I'm left at home upset, and it was the same when I went to work as well. The last thing you want to do is go to work and have this guilt over you that you have just had this argument or this row with your child because you couldn't take being spoken to the way they speak to you. And Abby is not she's not a bad child at all. She's not. It's just this attitude, and we can't stop it. So I've just realised I probably look a bit crazy and I'm rocking, but it is because you can probably see him, but he's asleep, and it's a habit, isn't it? You just rock when they're there. And I felt like such a guilty mum this morning, although I helped her out and she didn't leave in a bad mood, but I just felt awful. And what made me even worse was I knew I had to calm down. My guilty thing was I put baby sensory on the iPad, and I let him watch that, and I done my makeup, and I just chilled out and I calmed down. I was going to film this video straight away, but I'm glad I didn't now, because I probably would have been on a lot more emotional. I don't know if I would have been angry or cried or what I would have done, but I've had time to calm down now and think. And so, yeah, I just some advice. What do other mums do out there when having two little ones is hard work, but it's also hard having a teenager and a baby at the same time. It really puts you out for the day. It really does. And I wish I had someone. I don't have the car, so I can't go and see a friend, and what do you do? So if you guys are watching, if anybody's watching, if you've got any advice, please comment down below. I would read every comment. I'm just so open to some tips really, and some help. You know what? It's amazing how much better I feel. Sometimes you don't always, you just need to get it out, don't you? You just need to breathe and get it out, and then once you've got it out, it's not sitting up here. There's a lot of mental awareness going on at the moment. This is one of the things that bring it on. The stresses of having a newborn baby, but also the stresses of having a teenage daughter who who doesn't understand herself what she wants. It's the same as a baby really, isn't it? Just I have less control over her. But I don't want to put her out like she's bad. She's not bad. It's probably me. I don't know how to deal with it, I suppose, and how to react. I'm really sorry if my rocking is making you feel seasick. So I'm looking out my bedroom window and there's a pumpkin across the road. When something's there all the time, you don't look at it because it's always there and take it for granted. But as soon as there's something new, your eyes keep wandering to it. It's just a plain pumpkin. There's nothing special about it, other than the fact that it's not usually on their doorstep. And it's annoying me now that I can't stop looking at it. So with that, I'm going to end there and hope for some comments to come through. So thank you for listening. I feel so much better. Sometimes it's just what you want, isn't it? So I'm going to get on with my day now. I'm going to go make a coffee. It's 10:30. I think I'm finally going to get some breakfast. So, and then he will wake up. I guarantee that. So thank you guys, and I shall see you in my next video, which will hopefully be a happier one. So bye guys. So you found your planner?
Yes, I did find my planner.
Where was your planner?
In the library.
In the library?
Yeah.